I am here. Hi, everyone.
Oh, mate. Hello. Welcome.
To the Weeb Report.
The Weeb Report.
I'm Alejandro,
And I'm Charlie.
and today we are discussing the anime My Hero Academia, Season 4, Episode 10.
I have absolutely no idea.
10 or 73.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes. Spoilers ahead for the episode in the series, probably.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. This felt like not a filler, but definitely a space episode.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we were right. Like, kind of like it ends the fight, like with Sun Eater. It ended the fight, and the next episode it finishes.
Yeah. The
Sun-
fat gum.
Yeah. So
Kirishima
that's what happened
fight.
here too.
Yeah.
We get everything you were talking about last episode. That, oh well, like there's like a big conversations and
Yeah. There's a lot more going on than what we saw.
how it ended, and they just did that at the beginning of the episode.
Which I mean is fine.
Yeah, we kind of expected that, and I think that works well because that stuff is a little bit slower.
Yeah.
So right after a lot of action, it's kind of like, not in the mood for that. But I find that very we kind of got to see, because we know Chisaki's quirk kind of.
Yes.
But in this one, we got a little more taste because the big dude, I forget his name. He has a very simple name too.
Big dude.
The one who's fighting Fat Gum.
Oh yeah,
He has its name is really easy, but anyway.
but we can't remember.
I can't remember it. He's talking about, well, Fat Gum asks him, like, why are you here? And apparently, this dude, he's basically just like a street fighter, and nobody could beat him, and he was getting annoyed, and Chisaki rolls up and kills him 5 times.
Kills him 5, completely obliterates his body.
He said that 1 second he was dead, the next he was back in perfectly.
Yes.
Of course, it doesn't go into detail, but it does.
Rappa.
There you go.
That's his name.
It doesn't go into detail with what Chisaki's quirk is, but we kind of get a little more hint to it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he can
Destroy,
and
and
it's almost like we mentioned this last episode.
almost like alchemy.
Alchemy, yeah, from Full Metal Alchemist. Almost, I mean, if you want to get really into it, it's almost like really like Scar.
Yeah.
He literally just deconstructs.
Right arm is deconstruction, left arm is reconstruction.
and then reconstructs. But like the deconstruct part is very, it's a very huge stage of it.
Yes, and I noticed that in the flashback of him like being reconstructed, it even kind of looks like it too.
Yeah.
It has like those like rectangles, like a bunch of rectangles laid on top of each other. It kind of looks like the ends of when they transmutate something from Full Metal.
And he's got a very strong power.
Yes, is every hit, or is it every hit gets stronger? No, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah.
What's his quirk?
Who?
Rappa. Oh, you're talking about Chisaki?
No. Rappa. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Chisaki.
Oh, yeah, no.
That is Rappa's quirk.
Right.
Every hit, he every every
connection, or
every hit after the next makes the next one.
It amplifies.
Yeah.
It. Yeah. But no, yeah, Chisaki's quirk. We've seen it in practice, and it's super strong. But it also Rampa kind of, I don't know. He feels like a character who is, because he just gives away all the plans.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about the Hassaikai.
Like, he doesn't actually care, and he literally says like the only reason he's helping them is because he wants to fight Chisaki and beat him.
Yeah,
like he doesn't really care. And this also kind of furthers the point where we said that the barrier guy,
yes,
he is part of the Hasakai.
Hasakai, yeah. And he's pretty much there to keep Rappa in check.
Yeah, and he tries keeping him in check, and Rappa's like, basically like, dude, I'm gonna knock the shit out of you.
Tries to beat the shit out of him, yeah.
Oh, when he steps on his chest, and like, I bet that hurt. And he was like, you're not even strong enough to put up a barrier.
No.
Much less walk. Like, shut up.
You can't do shit.
And he kind of talks about, watch Chisaki walking with Chrono, whatever Chrono guy, I forgot his name.
Chronostasis.
Chronostasis, isn't that his quirk?
Oh yeah, Kronos.
Duh.
Kronos is his name.
Well, they were walking and like Chisaki was holding up the little box, and he's like, I don't know. Chisaki is a very complex villain.
Yes.
Because he's not prideful.
No.
At all.
He sees quirks as germs.
Yeah. But like while they're walking through the halls, of course it was like spotty. It was like they'd leave, come back, leave, come back. But basically he's talking about like, well, we're probably gonna lose this one.
Yes.
But as long as myself and my master survive, we're fine.
Then we're good.
What he's telling Kronos right there is, you all are nothing but expendable to us.
Yeah.
That's what I was gathering. And he's saying as long as we have the, I think called like the serum or whatever.
And airy.
Yeah. He's like, then we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
And if anything, it's going to push them forward. Because like they'll get breaking down a little bit, but then they'll come back. And he said investors will be like, oh, they survived. Like it's full rate.
It's also easier to hide with just a few people than a large group. Yeah. So but harder to find them.
I was like, I mean, what he's saying makes sense. Like, personally, if I know somebody who like had a rough time, but they came out on top, I will be more inclined to be like, wow, like I want to work with you.
I can't, yeah. Like, you bested the odds.
Yeah, exactly. So, of course, it's at expense of other people.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, a whole group of people. Some people who are very devoted to you also, yeah.
And also people he got off the street. Like, that just shows he doesn't care.
No. Numbers.
Gotta pump those numbers, baby.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah, this jumped around a lot.
Yeah.
This episode was very all over the place, but I guess let's take it back to like Aizawa and all them. That dude comes back, the mimic.
Mimic, yeah.
He comes back and he's moving those walls.
Yeah, Deku's smashing them over and over and over.
And finally, which I don't know why, from the manga this really stuck out. And now in the show, like when Rocklock locks the walls.
Yeah.
He calls it like Deadbolt.
Deadbolt, yeah.
I was like, I like his quirk a lot.
He
like pushes it and like turns his wrist as if he's locking a lock. But I don't know if they go deeper in the manga, but he's just like, he can only lock a certain amount of times.
Yeah.
And a certain amount of surface area.
And you can imagine like the more he does, the less time it'll hold up. Yeah. I mean, we see him lock down several walls, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think somebody goes a little too far, and he's like, whoa, not there.
Yeah.
And eventually, the guy separates them. Mimic
puts a wall in between.
Throws walls between the cops and some other hero. Rocklock. And then like Deku and Aizawa in the center and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is when we see Tomura.
Tomura, yeah. No, not Tomura.
Yeah, it was Tomura.
It was Toga.
Tomura. Yeah, no, Toga. You're right. Yeah, my bad.
Shigaraki, yeah.
Toga.
Toga.
But I like how they like after we kind of finished this scene of Shigaraki walking with Kronos, talking their plan. The camera kind of hangs back. Did I say Shigaraki?
Yeah.
God. With Chisaki, the camera kind of hangs back, and you see Twice and Toga.
Yeah.
Just kind of sitting there.
Like, you're up.
Yeah, and they were just all right.
Okay.
And I really like Toga.
I like Toga
like
too.
A lot.
Toga and Twice are good together too.
Because Toga's very like caring and loving, and Twice is so.
He's literally two different persons.
Yeah,
on the polar extremes.
I think it's multiple personalities.
Oh, you think?
Because in this one he had like 3 different voices he was doing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's like a Deadpool-esque character.
Yeah. But yeah, Toga shows up. She ambushes Rocklock.
Yeah, stabs him a couple times.
I mean, like, at first he puts his hands up. She stabs through his hand, and he locks it. And she's like, "Oh, what the hell?" Like,
yeah,
mid-air he can lock stuff.
Can't move it. I mean, yeah, we saw him
with the block.
Throw the block of wood. That shit was dope.
That was really cool. And like,
I would be so scared though.
He locked my blade in the middle of the air.
No, yeah.
And I mean, you know, it's her thing is blood, so she's got plenty of knives.
Yeah.
And she stabs him in the back. Kind of like in the kidney, lower left.
Yeah, somewhere you don't really want to get stabbed.
I mean, you never want to. You're not going to get stabbed anywhere.
True. But I mean, if you had to be like, the right shoulder is a good place to get stabbed.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm left. I'm a right hand, so I'll take the left.
Well, your heart's over here, though.
Oh, good point. Okay, right.
Yeah, that's right.
Better,
Right.
Yeah. And then eventually, you know, Deku breaks through with Aizawa. And I think she's got to work on her acting. Because, like, immediately she was like, this imposter ambushed me.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, come on. Like, try harder.
She did just... I mean, she wasn't prepared, though. She had probably just finished.
Yeah. But I found it very funny. And, like, Aizawa immediately was like, oh, he was stabbed. That's kind of weird. And
he thought about Toga.
Because I think why thought it was weird is because Rocklock doesn't have any knives.
No.
And then he looks.
He could just lock the person.
Yeah. And then Toga was like, he's like, oh, Deku, are you okay? I was so worried about you.
Oh, yeah. Crazy bitch.
I think it was another indicator for Aizawa. Like, wait a minute, because he's just too sassy for me. Like, I can't like his character.
Rocklock.
He's kind of a dick.
He is kind of a dick.
And then Aizawa turns off her quirk, and I love it. It's like goop.
Yeah,
it just melts off.
Just like it did in the sports fest, not the sport, but the license exam.
Yeah, and Midoriya even says that.
Yeah,
he's like, whoa, just like the exam. And she tries throwing down, and Aizawa wraps her.
Yeah, and she stabs him too.
Yeah, I love, like, she pulled him away. He pulled her away, and she like grabs the cloth and pushes down and stabs him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And then she dips out of there.
Crazy bitch.
Yeah, but I love her. I don't know what it is about her. She's just so like spunky, and she's a chaotic neutral.
She is.
She just wants to do her own thing.
Yeah, I mean yeah. She literally says that. She's
like, whether she has to kill someone or she doesn't, all right. She just wants to do whatever she wants.
Do whatever she wants. Crazy bitch.
Yeah. But no, that, and then after that we get to see Night Eye be a little more. We get to see his fucking 6-pack.
Oh yeah.
Because Twice shows up with a Rampa clone, and Night Eye just whoops his ass.
Yeah, he's got his little fucking weighted stamps.
5 kilograms. How much is that in American?
In American? Do you mean under the empirical system?
I don't like that because it makes me think like we're like the Empire from Star Wars.
No fucking way.
What?
It says 11.023 pounds.
So and he had 3 in his hands.
Yeah, those are fucking
34 pounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's when he said 5 kilograms. I was like, I feel like that's a lot.
I didn't think. I thought. Oh man, I wasn't looking. I didn't think it would be that much. Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Like 34, 35.
Yeah. That's a lot.
That's a lot to
if
take
you can
a swing with.
If you can swing with, yeah. Like that.
And they're just dense. They're like chess pieces. Oh yeah, they're stamps.
Yeah, they're stamps. Man, imagine just trying to, like, you go to stamp something, you're like,
oh wow,
your stamp's broken, I think.
Did you glue it to the table? And he's like, this is my support item.
Yeah.
And he says something to the effect like, it's kind of on brand. He doesn't say those words, but he's like,
it's supposed to be like, yeah, I don't know, in like an ironic sense of humor thing. I think.
But yeah, he takes him out, and then Of course, it was a clone, so he just melts away.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, if anybody could beat him, it's Night Eye.
Yeah.
Because he knows where all his punches are coming from.
True. But does he hit twice he gets twice his mask, too?
He throws one and twice kind of dodges it, but it rips the left side of his mask off.
Because it's heavy as shit.
Yeah, and twice kind of does what Toga does, just like jumped into a hole, and the wall just filled it. And he kind of starts freaking out. He's like, my mask ripped. Oh, I'm splitting.
Oh, yeah, because he can't keep himself together.
Yeah, that's why I need, like, the mask is what...
Oh, crazy asshole, dude.
Yeah, he's another one I love.
Yeah, I love Twice, too.
And then Toga meets up with... Oh, no. This was a really cute moment where her scarf, or her little handkerchief, she, like, wraps it around his face.
Yeah.
And she's like, there. Now your face is covered. You won't split.
Now you're good.
Yeah.
Cute.
And they were kind of... This is when they were playing to mimic. We're like, oh, man, these guys don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just started insulting everybody. Started insulting Chisaki and the Hasaikai in general. And that's kind of closer to the end.
Yeah. He's split the floor, right?
Yeah, he opens the floor and they go falling down.
Yes.
But we also, in this episode, we get to see... I don't know, like, they move so much that...
They go to the League of Villains at some point.
They go to Chisaki and Shigaraki talking.
Yes.
And kind of... He's basically saying, like... Chisaki's in a clever way saying, like, I want some of your people.
Yeah. And
Shigaraki eventually agrees by talking to the League, telling Twice and Toga, you guys are going. But in actuality, you're infiltrating them.
Yes.
You're going to try to bring them down from the center.
And Toga and Twice are like, why?
Yeah.
Twice feels really guilty about even leading Chisaki to them because Magna.
Magna died and Compress lost his arm.
Yeah.
And I felt like they were I guess they were getting real comfortable with Chisaki. Because Twice, like, grabs him.
Does he?
Yeah. And he's like, why? And, like, kind of shouting in his face.
Oh, you mean Shigaraki?
Yeah.
You said Chisaki.
God. Let's just say overhaul. It's like, keep messing it up. And then Toga, like, puts a blade to his neck when she's saying, like, she wants to do whatever she wants.
Yes. She is definitely feeling comfortable.
Yes. So... I think that's kind of it. Oh, in the very beginning, right after the Fat Gum stuff, Mirio's running away, and Mimic is like, oh, God, okay, well, we don't got to worry about him.
Yeah.
That's all we see.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the episode, not told in the way it was actually shown, but me remembering all the different
Yeah. It was a lot.
It jumps a lot.
A lot.
And then it was like, it would say like a few days earlier, currently, or someplace. And
Good episode. I mean, it was information we needed. That, like, had to be there. I mean, it was in the manga. But yeah, it did. It was just always, as you know, with the manga, it's a little bit more fast paced.
Yes.
Than when you're reading.
I remember reading all this, and it was honestly a lot more exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like this, I mean, it wasn't bad, but
we're good to the good stuff still.
Oh yeah. Next one I think is gonna be pretty banger.
It's gonna be it's gonna be really good. It might even be the one after that also.
I think from here, like it ramped up a little bit. This episode kind of plateaued a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Next episode is when we're just going to start rising.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah.
But it was kind of a simple episode, honestly.
Yeah. It was.
Obviously, we can't have theories because we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen. It's a good episode next week. Watch. Yes. Well, I don't know if it's coming out Saturday or not.
Because of the hiatus.
Because of the holidays.
They
usually.
They always take breaks around this time.
Yeah. So we'll maybe not Saturday, but the next episode comes out. We'll
be here talking about it.
We'll have it a episode maybe. Depending on how quick he gets to Dr. Stone, maybe we'll put some out on Dr. Stone.
Yeah, because apparently that's great. I've been hearing great things. Charlie just recently watched it. And
I binged it.
fell in love with it.
I gotta find the 24th episode somewhere.
Is it out?
Yeah,
But it's just not on Funimation.
it's not on Funimation yet. I don't know why.
It's kind of weird.
I've been checking.
Yeah, I checked it today when I watched My Hero episode. It's 23
23
episodes.
episodes, yeah. But I see a 24th. I've seen things for 24th, so. And as far as I can tell, season 2 is going to start with the 25th episode, so. There's a 24th one out there somewhere, and I'm going to find it.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for now. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Christmas and
Merry
everything.
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah.
Cool. Everybody, thank you for listening. So keep on watching. Keep on listening. Wait. Keep on watching, reading, and listening.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah.